Whittward Carver and the Spuds of Socrates. All right, gather round, you philosophy-loving nutters. Picture this, a dimly lit pub, the kind of place where the air is thick with smoke, the beer is warm, and the patrons are as rough as a badger's arse. In walks René Descartes and Immanuel Kant, looking like they've just stepped out of a time machine. Or a mental asylum. It's hard to tell. They spot a sack of spuds behind the bar, and, like the true philosophers they are, they start arguing over it like it's the bloody meaning of life. Descartes, looking like he's just sniffed a particularly pungent cheese, goes, "I think, therefore I am. And I think, therefore those spuds are mine." Kant, with a look that could curdle milk, retorts, "Ah, but you only perceive the spuds through your senses. You cannot know the thing in itself. Therefore the spuds are, in fact, mine." Descartes, with the confidence of a man who's just farted and blamed it on the dog, replies, "But I have a clear and distinct idea of those spuds, therefore they must exist, and they must be mine." Kant, looking like he's about to have an aneurysm, shoots back, "But you cannot know the spuds as they truly are. You only know your perception of them, therefore the spuds, in their true form, are mine." Now, the bartender, a burly bloke with arms like hairy hams, is watching this spectacle with a look that says, "I should have stayed in bed today." He leans over the bar and goes, "Oi, you two. The spuds belong to the pub, but if you can settle this bloody argument, I'll give 'em to the winner." Descartes and Kant look at each other, their eyes gleaming with the kind of madness that only philosophers possess. Descartes goes, "All right, Kant. If the spuds are truly yours, then you should be able to prove it. But remember, cogito, ergo sum. I think, therefore I am, and therefore the spuds are mine." Kant, with a smirk that could outsmug a cat that's just stolen the cream, replies, "Ah, but Descartes, you forget. The starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. The spuds, being a part of the natural world, are subject to the moral law, and the moral law dictates that they are mine." The pub goes silent. You could cut the tension with a knife, or a particularly sharp spud. Suddenly, a drunkard in the corner pipes up, "Oi, you two, you're both bloody idiots. The spuds belong to whoever eats them first." And with that, he stumbles over, grabs the sack, and starts chomping away. Descartes and Kant look at each other, then at the drunkard, then back at each other. And then in unison they go, "Bloody hell." And that, my friends, is what an argument between René Descartes and Immanuel Kant over a sack of spuds would look like. A philosophical pissing contest that ends with a drunkard eating the evidence. Because sometimes, the only way to win an argument is to eat your words, or in this case, your spuds. So, the next time you find yourself in a philosophical debate, just remember, it could be worse. You could be arguing over a sack of spuds in a dodgy pub. Cheers to that.